It is 6:08 on a Sunday morning, and I babysat last night, so I got home at like midnight. So I predict a nap in my future today. Since I do have kind of a unique living situation here just outside of Denver in the foothills, I thought it'd be fun to show you what a day in my life looks like. I am a grad student, so there will also be a little bit of that mixed in. Okay. I need to function.
Hey, I'm Sandra. I'm an occupational therapy student and amateur outdoors adventurer, and I am sharing little bits of my life so that I can remember all the fun that I get to have. So stick around for a really good time.
I recently moved my organization system. I set up Notion for organization, so I have my to-do list for the day here. Number one of the day, well, I did some computer work this morning, so I got those tasks done. But the mission right now is to get this house cleaned. We're not in horrible shape, but everything just needs like truly cleaned. It's tidy, but dirty. That I live in the foothills of Denver, not of Denver, but of like the Colorado Rockies. We're about 25 minutes from downtown Denver, and we chose to move out here because this is where we were spending our free time. So it just made sense to like move to where we were spending our free time. And like really, when we go into the city, it's for an event, and I'm more than happy to like jump on a train and head into downtown for something, but like I don't need to spend all my free time there. Rather, I live walking distance to trails and it's sweet. But it also comes with chores. So one of the things on my list today is to pull out what's left in the garden because it's the end of the season and it all needs to come out. We live on just under an acre with a garden and a lot of projects. It's an old house and we are giving it our love slowly but surely. Sorry about the shadows. This is the garden. We always giggle about people that just have like parking lots and like trash on their properties, and then we kind of look around and we're like, there's a chicken coop that we had chickens for a little bit, but a bear got them, and the fence to this garden just looks kind of dumpy, and there's a wheelbarrow and whatever. So we are in a way the kind of people that just have stuff all over their property. We're working on it. We're trying to improve the place and we love it so much. This is the garden. Clearly I have some zucchini that I did not harvest, and I will probably just let the deer have those. Here she is. I need to pull out all the zucchini and I'll just put in my compost. Oh, shoot. We have a bear that keeps trying to get into our compost bin, and this time he dragged it over there. We will be renovating our garden next year, and our plan is to have everything fenced in, including like the compost, to give it a little more bear reinforcement because that's been an issue. It's been like 4 times this summer. So yeah. Oh shoot, I forgot I planted carrots. They didn't really, our soil's not great, but maybe I'll harvest these. So because we probably won't be having the garden next year, I'm just gonna leave those to decompose here. And the reason we probably won't be gardening next year is because we have a lot of like excavation and construction that will be happening. So the garden will be being moved, and I don't think it will be established quite yet. But it's definitely been a project, one of love and crappy soil that is too dense to grow long carrots. But I bet I'll be able to add these to a meal this week. Well, I think I'm not going to successfully nap. So now I'm going to decide if I should go to Starbucks and get a chai. I might do that. I'm going to go to see what Jake thinks. Codependency. Starbucks is a go. So I'm going to order before I go. Not as good as the chai that I like, but it'll do the job. It is 3:08. Why are you so zoomed in, guys? I know you want to be close to me, but I've pretty much been working on stuff for my capstone, like research, since 10 this morning. And part of me is a little worried that, I think I've said this before, like, how am I going to fill my time with capstone? And then I just spent 5 hours on one thing. I mean, there were breaks. It was probably a total of like 3.5 hours on this one thing. Like, I needed lunch and I went and got my chai. But yeah, it's nuts how long something can take when you want to do it well. Anyways, now we're going to do one of our favorite things, which is drive around and find places we would love to live. It's date night. The fun part about driving around dreaming is you find roads that you didn't know existed, and now we're at King Soopers. Grocery shopping time. I have been craving those stupid cookies that are like the holiday themed ones that are the sugar cookies with the pumpkin or the ghost or like hearts at Valentine's Day. I've been craving those for like 10 days now, and I've tried to buy them twice and they've been sold out both times or like not available. So we're going to Safeway. We got other things at King Soopers, but we're going to Safeway because it's time. I got good news and I got bad news. Well, I got two things of bad news. Bad news thing number one is I look like Lord Farquaad from Shrek. I gotta grow this out a little. Bad thing number two is I didn't have the freaking cookies. They did have funfetti mix, so I'm gonna make funfetti cookies. We're gonna go for a walk. I'm gonna leave you here. Right there. Okay, don't go anywhere. Thanks for waiting. I really appreciate that. Now it's time for dinner. Tonight on the menu we have coconut chickpea curry. It's leftover, but it's yummy. Do you like my braids with the bumps and the... Look, you may have noticed if you watch any of my videos that I chopped off all my hair. It used to be very long and now it is very short. And I'm not gonna say that I regret the choice because I think it's cute, fab, fun. I needed a little refresh, but I don't know how to do this. And I do this probably consistently like every 3 years on the clock where I like get sick of my hair and I chop it off. And every single time I forget that long hair for me is easier to manage because I can do a cute braid, I can toss it in a high bun, I can do a high pony, and all of those things are very Sandra. But like short hair looks cute when you style it. This is a homie who doesn't style her hair. My short hair just looks greasier. It looks like I washed this yesterday and it's like slick back. And I don't know that hair length has anything to do with it, but I don't understand why when my hair is longer, I feel like it doesn't get as gross as quickly. I probably should wash my hair every day, but like, I was coming to tell you that it's time for me to call it a day. We've had quite the day. I had my cookie and I ate it too. I didn't nap, which I'm really proud of because I got 6 hours of sleep. It's gonna hit me like a train tomorrow. I'm going to a concert tomorrow, which I need to figure out my plans for that. So that's that.